What's going on YouTube? It is your boy Andrew. We're back at it today with another video. Today's video we're going to be checking out the latest collaboration between Action Bronson and New Balance. Back again on 990 V6 and the second 990 V6 to come out within the last month, which has been terrible for my wallet. I really need to chill on the Action Bronson New Balances. I hope those 992s don't come out for a while because once again, I've been spending a lot of money with Action Bronson New Balance. But anyway, we have the Ainozama pair right here, the 990 V6. Hopefully I pronounced that name correctly. I believe this colorway is inspired by his childhood and like flowers and gardens and stuff. I don't know, I read that online, not sure if that's anything true, but please feel free to correct me in the comment section down below if you know the inspiration. Once again, we have another Action Bronson New Balance and we have another insanely unique, interesting colorway right here. And this is definitely the more interesting of the two colorways that have recently come out on the 990 V6. But as always, before we get into the shoes, please feel free to hit that like and subscribe, and feel free to follow me on Instagram to see how I style all my sneakers and outfits. And with that out of the way, let's get into the video. Let's start with the box. Same box as the last pair. If you guys didn't watch my video on the Untitled colorway, feel free to go do that. Same exact New Balance baklava box. Blue lid, brown box. We have the same baklava branded paper. Once again, these shoes did not come with extra laces. And I apologize if you guys can hear that. They're mowing the grass right now, which is unfortunate. Can't do that on the weekday, and they have to do it on the weekend. But nonetheless, I apologize if you guys just heard that big lawn mower. And here they are, the Action Bronson 990 V6 and the Ainozama colorway. And like I said at the beginning of the video, another crazy colorway from Action Bronson. Now I'm going to keep it 100% honest with you guys. When I first saw this colorway, I was not really anticipating picking these up. I do like the other colorway a bit better. I feel like that one is more wearable. Here they go, cutting the grass again. Once again, I apologize. As I was saying, I wasn't planning on picking up this colorway, and then he did the whole rollout, and I saw how this colorway was styled on foot with like a bunch of different outfits. I was like, you know what? I'm going to try getting these. Once again, the Action Bronson New Balances have been super hard to get. So getting two for retail felt pretty crazy to me, but it seems like a lot of people were able to hit. And also this colorway in particular actually hit like some boutiques and New Balance stores. So a lot of people have a lot of success picking these up in store. It's definitely the more available pair of the two colorways that have recently dropped. In terms of the colorway, we got this hot pink on the mesh, which looks super nice. We got like a vibrant blue, almost like a purple, just with like this mint green, which I love. That's one of my favorite colors. I think it just blends in really nicely. Once again, these colorways, if you put all these colors on a sheet of paper and we're like, hey, go make a shoe, I wouldn't even know where to begin. To finish up this crazy colorway, we got burgundy on the tongue. We have a burgundy sock liner, and then we also have a hit of blue on the New Balance baklava logo, and the logo is done in silver. I will say, just like the last pair, the silver does break up the colorway a little bit. Something about the end logo being silver, and then also some silver hits on the back, which are 3M by the way. Just think it really breaks up the shoe. Another part of the shoe that really breaks up this colorway is going to be this tan suede going around the upper. The last pair he did leather. Personally, I prefer suede. Of course, it's a little bit harder to keep clean, but I just think suede belongs on New Balances. I'm not a big fan of leather on New Balances. So definitely a point for this pair having suede and not leather on the upper. And just like the last colorway, we do have 3 different colors on the outsole, which is a super unique touch. And then on the bottom, we have a black outsole. Forgot to mention the laces. Honestly, the laces are really hard to tell what color this is. I want to say it's orange and black, which is really interesting. Once again, they don't come with extra laces, so you're stuck with these orange and black laces. And yeah, they do look really interesting. I gotta lace these up and see how these look, because I don't know. Looking at these colors, I don't think that I would have chose to go orange and black, but yet again, I don't know what color laces I would choose to go with this shoe. So once again, shout out to Action Bronson and his team for putting together this crazy colorway. Definitely not something I could do with the color choices at hand. Now my question for you guys is, which Action Bronson 990 V6 do you guys like more? I know there is a navy colorway, however, I do not have that one, and I will probably never own that one considering they're going for $500. Which one is the best? The Untitled, OG, or the new Ainozama colorway? In my personal opinion, I'm going with the OG's number 1. I'm going with the Untitled's number 2, and I'm going the Ainozama colorway number 3. Not that I don't like this colorway, I really do, but just looking at them all in hand, I gotta put this one last. Just my personal preference. Maybe some of you guys like this one the best. Once again, they're all pretty good. They're all really unique in my personal opinion. And I'm happy to have all three. And I'm also happy that these were pretty easy to get this time. You can actually get these under retail on StockX, which is absolutely crazy. If you guys have been following the Action Bronson New Balance release for the last like 2 or 3 years, whenever they started, they always sold out super quick and they always demanded very high resale. So to get this shoe for under retail, I mean, if you're an Action Bronson fan, if you're a New Balance 990 V6 fan, I mean, I think it's a good time to cop for you. I know this colorway is a little crazy, so it's probably gonna turn a lot of people off. But once again, getting an Action Bronson New Balance collab for under retail, I think that's a win if you're a fan of Action Bronson or you're a fan of New Balance. The sizing on the New Balance 990 V6, I personally go a half size down. In all my made in USA New Balances, I go half size down and they fit me absolutely perfectly. So if you have a standard, normal width foot, I would definitely recommend going a half size down in your New Balance 990 V6. If you're still not sure and you don't believe me, you could probably go try on any colorway of the New Balance 990 V6 in store. They have a ton of GR colorways sitting in store. So before you hop on StockX and buy this pair, I definitely recommend trying to find them in store, trying them on to make sure you get the perfect fit. It's gonna do the video. You guys let me know what you guys think about that colorway. Which Action Bronson is the best? Please comment down below. It is your boy Andrew. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.